Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Sammy Grayson, here with me, our First of Doom and Red Nova.
Hello.
And welcome back to more Stormblood.
Yeah.
We are continuing with patch 4.4.
Yep.
Level 70, a power in slumber. It is settled then. I will journey to the XIV Steppe with Scions. Yuri and Hakuro, I leave our other neighbors to you. My apologies, but I won't be joining you. I am no etherologist, and what skills I do possess are likely to be of any great use to the mission. More importantly, it seems to me that the ruins in the burn warrant attention. And so, while you are away securing an energy source, I will engage our friends at Garland Ironworks to undertake a complete overhaul of the field generators. We need them in good working order for our plans to succeed. I trust there are no objections. Should not get Tataru to do it. You know what? I'm picking that. I'm sure she'd love the burn. Joking aside, I was planning to enlist her help with organizing everything, but we'll still need a Scion on the ground. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll manage without me. Good luck.
Yeah. Meanwhile, for the other one, it's have care on the step. From what I hear, the Zayla like fighting with friends almost as much as foes. Good luck.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Just the three of us then. Very well. Shall we make plans for reunion? Just a heads up, we have a solar duty coming.
Noted.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Oh boy. Yeah, fun thing. Seeing the Zayla being spelled, it just made me think of this again. But like, yeah, fun thing I learned from playing Honkai, because there's a region with a lot of like Chinese style names in there. Apparently, Q's for when you Romanize Chinese are basically pronounced like a almost sort of CH-ish sound.
Apparently.
Which was very fun for me because I had a character that had two Q's in her name that in my party, and I only met her in the story much later.
Hello, Yustola. So this is the XIV Steppe. The tales do not do it justice. If you think the view is impressive here, wait till we reach higher ground. Actually, seeing as it's your first visit, permit me to show you to my favorite spot. Ah yes, his little cliffside.
Yeah.
And cutscene.
Yeah. Here we go.
Remember, not a word until it happens. For us.
I will never tire of this vista. The endless fields, the boundless skies. 'Tis a sight to make a man forget his cares.
But not his purpose, I trust. Might this be a fitting moment to tell us what we are doing here?
Of course. During my time with the mole, I learned some few myths of this land. One goes thus. In the distant past, when all seemed doomed, a wayfaring soul came unto the steppe. Venturing into the northern crag, he received of Nama a sliver of her essence, a shard of the shining moon, and with it clove the tainted land from the earth. The end thus averted, to these fields did the wayfaring soul return, and venturing once more into the northern crag, he buried the shard, and made unto the heavens an offering of blood.
A tainted land cloven from the earth and an offering of blood to the heavens. As is La and Dalamud.
That was my thinking, yes.
And you believe that yonder mountains hide an artifact possessed of sufficient power to raise Azizlar up to the heavens. I suppose that might suffice.
Worth a closer look, would you say?
I would.
Bing, 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 dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
I like the chemistry these two have. They have fun conversations.
From here, we shall travel to Mulilo. There we may ask Serena about the particulars of the myth and raise a matter of an alliance with the rulers of the steppe. Thank God we helped them win the thing.
Mm-hmm. Trying to remember, which tribe is this one?
They're the weaklings that we helped win the
gotcha,
thing to be the rulers.
Oh, by the way, fair warning, just so you know, don't expect to get revived materia for a good while.
Noted.
Me and other friends were very much having a where's the morph ball type moment with that stuff.
Where's the morph ball?
Dread Launch was fun.
Yep. Hello, Serena.
Part 1 cleared.
Cool.
Alright. Grab more muns.
Mums.
Alright.
Meep, 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 meep. Level 70, the Will of the Moon. Seems the time has come to put my skills to use. Pray, lead the way to the House of the Crooked Coin. Big shiny.
Such an abundance of ether.
Are we in luck?
We are. This is an Allegan artifact, most likely built to regulate the flow of ether.
Gotta love when the hunches are correct.
I strongly suspect the ancients used it to stem the flow from here to the burn. That would explain how they were able to untether what became Aziz's La from its surroundings. But were we to throw open the floodgates, the resultant deluge would surely be sufficient to raise our wall. And in restoring the flow, we may also restore life to the wasteland.
What is it?
While the device itself harbors a surfeit of ether, the opposite is true of the surrounding area. An effect of regulation, perhaps. A similar phenomenon seemed to be occurring in Doma. Whatever the explanation, the answer will not reveal itself here. We have seen what we needed to see. Let us return to Mol Ilo.
Return
So
to the mall.
That's clearly gonna lead to something later.
Yep.
You don't just say, that's a sewer phenomena, and I've definitely seen it before, and not have that come back later. Oh, hello. What's the command for this thing again?
Which thing?
I found like a sightsee spot thing.
Oh, that's usually /lookout.
Lookout, that's what it was. There we go.
Got it?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, I tried /sightsee and that did not work.
I'd be amazed if it did. You know, as long as I'm here.
That reminds me, when looking over emotes, I saw what one of the /s you can do for the ponder emote is, and oh my god.
Ponder.
/ make you go,
Make you go,
The fact that it's an official command is glorious.
Ah, shoot. No. Yep. Alright. You found that which you seek, then? Great indeed is the Dusk Mother's power. If not less will suffice to protect our lands, the blessing of the other tribes must now be sought. Of course, but to which tribes should we appeal? There are many who worship Nama, but none are so fervent in their faith as the Dotharl. Their consent shall be the key. So we gotta go talk to Sadhu again. The Dotharl. Lee spoke of them. A warlike tribe possessed of unique customs and beliefs, since their cooperation will not be easily won. Nay, but it will be well worth the effort. The Dotharl fear nothing, death least of all, and our alliance would be greatly strengthened by their presence. Let us go to Dotharl Kal and treat with their Hatun Sadhu.
Right, these are the reincarnation guys, right?
Yep, the blue guys. Away, giant dog. To the other side of the map.
Yep. I always forget just how far out these guys are.
Yep, they are way out there.
So far out, my flight path gave me a new map location. Oh my god. Hi, Sadu.
Long time no see. The dog. And into cutscene. You again?
Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, I know this is what you guys like to do, so let's do this.
Shall we dance?
Yep.
Duty complete.
Oh boy.
Like, if the battle-hungry person wants to fight me to get our cooperation, who am I to say no? I seems to actually have a decently leveled DPS class now for if I feel like Scholar doesn't quite work out for this. But I still want to try to do the entire expansion in Scholar if I can.
Probably smart. Wait at the designated location.
Here we go.
Jumps outside.
Alright, yeah, solo duty, so hold up. I almost forgot to leave party before saying yes.
That would have been an inconvenience.
Yep.
Yep, I would have wanted to click on. We wait, and now into cutscene.
Yes! This spot shall serve as well as any. I shall enjoy this harn.
Is this truly necessary? Have you no peaceable way of making decisions?
Speak not of peace. You stand before proud warriors of the Dathal. In the heat of battle do our souls burn brightest. We lay low the strong that we may rise higher. That is our way. The way of might. There is no other.
Oh, they do not want for conviction.
Indeed. It's what makes them such dangerous enemies and such useful allies.
Enough talk! It is time to fight!
But enough
Here we
talk.
go.
Have at you.
Glad I wasn't the only one who thought it. Alright, Scholar versus, I forget what class she would technically be.
Black Mage.
Ah.
Get that going, and a whoop.
Put my barrier down, because I'm by myself, I need the defense.
Already almost have her down to half.
Of course you do.
No, I actually have her down to half.
She actually doesn't have that much health.
Nope.
Oh
Thanks for
god,
coming
right.
to me.
The fucking pillar grid system thing.
Down to a quarter.
Yeah, wow, I already have her down to like a third.
And...
That bio did work, my god. Like a water off, it did work. Down.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, I figured that wouldn't be it. That's way too easy.
Oh god. Thank god I went melee for this expansion.
Oh Jesus, that's a lot of staves.
Alright.
Thank god I waited until those did their burst before I moved out of the way of the line AoE. That would have hurt.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh god, more of these. I'm not able to target the stabs,
Oh
am
god,
I?
hands. Nope. You just gotta dodge them.
Yeah, that figures. Thankfully, she's already at like a
best.
fourth. Bio. Celine has been doing work here.
Yep.
Thankfully, it's not too hard to like dodge the AoEs, really. And round 2 done.
Oh, okay, now we can focus on her.
Round 3. I take it the number on her buff is the number of lives she has, effectively.
Probably.
Okay. Time to kill these shavers. Or shavars, or however it's pronounced. Whoa, that's a big-ass
my God,
AoE!
round 4.
What was that AoE size? My god!
The AoE size is yes.
I noticed. Oh, Bio already got her down to like half health. I love it. You know, just focus the ads while this is going on is nice.
Yep. Okay, thank god.
Okay, that's all of those. Oh, that's another AoE. And Bio got her. Nice. Alright, round 4. Oh boy, more stone things.
Are you done?
I'm on the Stellar Kulu phase.
Oh my god, this woman does not fucking give up.
I mean, of course she doesn't. Whoa, that hello line AoEs. Thank god I got out of the way. I have to kill the ads to damage her here, don't I?
Yep.
Figures. Move out of the way of that, move out of the way of that.
Thankfully it goes up slow.
Yay, one of the stones is dead. Okay, time for this one. No more invincibility for you. Get fucked. Alright, Sadu. Royal 2.
Okay, cutscene.
Royal. Wait, what? Oh, more grid shit. Okay. I can work with that.
Yes! Yes! Not since the Nardum has my soul burned so! Come! We have only just begun.
Enough! You were not granted leave to set the steppe ablaze.
Well, well, the sun has come out to play.
Be gone, Moonstruck Oranir! I am busy!
Fool of a Dothal! Have you forgotten the face of your master already? The sun will never set! From his seat on high, he reigns over all, now and forever. Yet what should he find here but a battle to determine the fate of the steppe? A battle waged without his blessing. This will not stand. You, Doman! You who come to petition the warriors of this land, forget that all Nama's children are wards of the Oranir. As first among my brothers, your petition is mine alone to judge.
These words are as wind from a horse's backside. Plentiful, but your axe sings more sweetly. Let her speak for you.
Insolent child, you will learn your place!
Forgive me, Brother Magnai, but we have an arrangement with the Dothal. We will not abide any interruptions.
So be it. The sun will pass judgment on all. Didakul, join me.
The sun is in good company. We may dance alone.
Beg not for mercy, for you will have none. Bear witness to the power and the glory of Azim!
Constantly at each other's throats like rabid dogs. Gods, I'm turning into her. I have not the patience for this, but if we must fight, let us at least be brief. Come.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Danish Stolen Light is so good. Gods, I'm turning into, I will say.
And
It says skateboard is still a springtime.
yep. Especially since
Yeah, kinda saw that coming.
Alright, fight time, let's do this.
Oh my god, her skills are Blah of the Seventh Dawn. I love it.
Yep.
Alright.
One is a dot, one is just standard attack, one is a heal. And the purple one is like a quick MP regen.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same basic icon as Lucid Dreaming, so that makes sense.
Yep.
Eventually we'll be able to play as all the Scions. That'd be fun. Oh, those are ad axes that I want to destroy. Thank God I already have practice with that kind of thing from the Red Mage quest.
I would recommend go for the center one. Specifically the center one.
Okay.
I don't think you need to worry about the others.
I mean, I was already near one on the outer edge, so I just kind of destroyed that. Like, again, the Red Mage quest line had a boss fight with a similar mechanic, so...
God, he hadn't fucking move.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I agree with Sam on that one. You just have to focus on one. The center one's usually the best one for that.
Well, thankfully, I've got a lot of heal power for Hien.
Yep. Alright, down to 59.
Okay, Magna, you need to stop.
You need to stop. There you go.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, shit. Gotta love those scripted heal the ally moments.
Yep.
Good thing I healed him? Yeah, good thing I healed him.
Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Heal myself a bit. Alright.
Bow down before me.
Oh, God damn it. Alright, center one again.
Mark well and learn.
Yep.
If I could get my lucid dreaming back, that would be lovely.
Yeah, the arrow dot does not last nearly as long as bio does, I've noticed.
Nope.
Ow! Walk in circle. Okay, no, walk in circle. He only did it once that time.
Oh, this one's way tougher.
Oh, yes it is. Holy shit.
Okay, I think this part is scripted.
Alright, he's not even taking any damage. Yep, okay, so get over to Hien. Bop. Just gonna heal him up just to be safe.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he played us like a fiddle.
Fuck! But did he just wipe his own party member?
No. He took care of him.
Oh.
Active time maneuver.
Ready? Mash!
Mash the fucking buttons.
Thankfully, 15 Garuda helped me get some extra practice in on this kind of thing.
To me.
Which, that was a cool way to finish that fight.
And now Yashola does descending.
How about you?
Yay, duty complete. Now the part I've been waiting for.
That wasn't the part you were waiting for?
No, it's in this cutscene.
What?
Just watch.
Never have I felt such bliss in defeat. 'Twas a battle to burn soul and flesh to ash. We Dothal will lend you our strength as promised. Narma's power is yours to wield. What does the sun say to that?
The sun is not driven by base motives such as yours. But they have been judged and found worthy. It is the way of the Oranir to accord recognition and respect to the strong. You have made sufficient proof of your strength. The sun shall answer your call.
You have our thanks. We are glad to call you allies.
You? By what are you called?
Y'shtola, why?
Are you my Nama?
I beg your pardon?
In battle, you shone with all the majesty of the full moon's light. Your healing touch, the embodiment of the Dusk Mother's love. Long had I wondered if my Nama might not be a woman of the steppe. Beholding you, I am all but certain. Now, look into my eyes. Could it be? Could you be?
I am not interested, little son. Try again when you've become a man.
Okay, Magnai, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for her to look into eyes because I believe she basically has Daredevil vision right now.
Little son! Little son!
Holy shit, what do we shoot him down?
Welcome to the legendary moment from this patch. Y'shtola just
Absolutely yes.
Crave you salve
Y'shtola
to
just
soothe the
completely
ache.
destroying
Fire
Magnai.
to sear the wound in your heart.
Oh, Sonny's VA had fun with that bit.
Oh,
Soon
absolutely.
awaits for word of our success.
It's just like, and we're out of here.
This is none of our business.
The moment that rendered the entire player base in tears of laughter. And permanently cemented Magnai as a pathetic, maidenless man.
As little son.
As little son. As he will forever be known.
Yep. Yeah, there was no way I was going to reveal anything about it, no matter how much this guy was going to remind me about that. That was you need to see that for yourself to see.
Absolutely.
Not just how badly Y'shtola destroys him, but then Sadu continues to dunk on him after that.
You had not only to contend with Sadu, but Magnai too? Such a fierce battle that must have been. Yet here you stand, triumphant. Having passed such a test, they could not well deny you their allegiance. Maul will make no such demands. Weak though we are, we will gladly stand with you. The steppe is our home, and we will defend it with all our being. You have my heartfelt thanks. Of all the tribes of the steppe, there's none I would rather have at my side. God's willing, many more will rally to our cause. I shall send you word when we have the answers from all the tribes. I cannot thank you enough, Serena. None of this would have been possible without you.
That was glorious.
That was amazing.
Yeah, oh my god. That was probably the one scenario where a person suffered a less humiliating defeat on the battlefield and a more humiliating one just verbally.
Y'shtola, master of the burn.
Yep.
The Burn Savage.
The Burn Savage, exactly. No, in that case, the Burn Ultimate.
The Burn Ultimate. We have the requisite consent. It's time to put Nama's power to use. The ether flows as planned. All that remains is to have the Ironworks engineers do their work at the ruins. Come, let us return to the House of the Crooked Coin. Wonder why they call it that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
So, I get a notification from Twitter that Uchikoshi tweeted out that he is not a prophet. This is the effect because accessing the morphogenetic field. Which, if you know what Uchikoshi made, you get the joke with the wording there.
Zero Escape, yeah.
So, for reference here, the second Nonary game took place in 2027, according to a Q&A interview.
Yep.
An Australian billionaire is trying to rebuild a replica of the Titanic in 2027.
That ain't quite 2027 yet.
Well, yeah, but like the fact that that's the estimated plans for that, and that's when 999 took place.
Do not create the Torment Nexus.
I mean, look, as long as you don't have a room where you have to solve Sudoku, we'll be fine. I'm still sad the remake changed that puzzle.
I shall begin at once. You may wish to step back. Thing. All those cutscene, please. I'm going to use the bathroom quick.
All right.
All right. And you have to be off by 5 your time again.
Did it work?
3 my time.
Well, yeah, 3 your time. I got mixed up, but yeah, that's
It did.
almost a half an hour from
Ether
now.
may flow freely
Yep.
to the burn once more.
Might just have enough time to finish the patch off here.
Why do I always pick the short cutscenes? My god.
Rip.
Alright.
I do not pretend to understand what you did, Y'shtola, but you did it. Thanks to you, and Harris, of course, we've taken a momentous step towards securing our defenses. Now, as much as I believe arrest is in order, we should probably make haste back to the Enclave. Agreed. The others may have already have returned from the missions, and I would know how things stand. As would I. Without further ado, then. Yeah. Yeah, we have just this and one more quest, and then we're done with the patch.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on the last quest of the patch now.
Brayden just randomly remembered this one crossover quest I stumbled upon when I was playing through 15. I forget what property it's based on, though. I think it had to do with things that went like Hiso or something.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll just have to look that up later because I legit forget what that was a crossover with.
I know 15 had an Assassin's Creed crossover. That was fucking
It
weird.
was not that, that's for sure.
Hello, Alice. And hello, cutscene.
Man, I wish 15 could have gotten finished. If I recall, Gosetsu's straight up retired at this point, right?
Yep, he is wandering the land.
Alright, back to Alamegan Quarter.
Back to Alamigo.
Oh, that's a different spot from before, okay.
Yep.
That was just still the same general direction.
Yep. Ishtola has told me all, and I duly told Orion J and Kryle. Kryle in particular was concerned about Althano, but I assured her that everything that can be done is being done. She agreed to continue with her own tasks for the time being on the condition that I contact her the moment there is any development. That leaves 4 of us to attend the council. Arenvald is here to assist with security, evidently, though the poor lad seems altogether too distracted for the task. Another one missing Alphino, I expect. Nah, but it's almost time. As soon as you are ready, present yourself to the guardsmen at the palace entrance. I shan't be far behind. Let's go.
Yep, and the good old plot point moment.
Yep.
Mistress Lys, Commander Aldin, it gives me great pleasure to formally welcome the city-state of Alamigo to the Eorzean Alliance.
The pleasure is ours, Your Grace. I know I speak for all Alamegans when I say that we are glad of this chance to stand with our comrades of the Alliance.
And we for our part are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Lord Hien of Doma, at your service. Pray, accept my heartfelt thanks for your generous invitation.
Nay, 'tis we who must thank you for journeying so far. And 'twould be remiss of me not to acknowledge the part the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have played in bringing all of us together. In times of great unrest, you and yours have been our constant companions, without whom we would not be here.
With apologies to Lord Hien and Mistress Alize, it occurs to me that we have not gathered in this way since that fateful day in Uldar.
The day I lost my arm and my freedom. As I lay in my cell, never did I dream that I would one day be given the chance to represent my homeland at this council. I would not even be alive had you not plucked me from the jaws of death. You, Yugiri, and Alphino. Would that the lad could be with us.
I too owe my presence here to Alphino, in so many ways. Until such time as he returns, I mean to carry on his good work as best I can.
Come, friends, let us leave the past in the past and turn our eyes to the future. My Lord Hien, pray, tell us how things stand in the East.
Having heard the rumors of dissent in Garlemald, I dared to dream of a peaceable solution.
The Empire will not so easily change its ways. If the Garleans have a mind to take back Doma and Alamigo, we'll be hard-pressed to stop them, even with the might of 6 nations. But while we lack the strength to fight the tide, a course may yet present itself, if we read the winds aright.
The winds suggest but one course to me. One which leads from the sea unto the river and thence to the source of all our woes.
The Ascians.
Indeed. All here have felt their blighted touch. It was the bringers of chaos who nurtured the Archbishop's tyrannical ambitions. They who bestowed upon him the secrets of summoning, as they have so many others before and since. And while they remain, we shall know no peace.
Our objective is clear. The question is how to achieve it. That our enemy parades about in Xenos' skin poses problems in itself, but ere we get to them, were we to infiltrate the Empire and get close enough to strike?
While I see the wisdom in targeting the Ascians, an assassination attempt on Garlean soil would do little to aid our cause, even were it to succeed. It's time we used our enemy's preferred tactic: subterfuge.
You have an idea?
Speak your mind, Master Thancred. None here know the enemy better than the Scions, and you mayhap best of all. Whatever it is you propose, we will give it fair hearing. On that you have my word.
Very well, Admiral. My proposal is thus. We dispatch the shinobi to Imperial territory. There, they sow the rumor that the Crown Prince perished in the battle for Alamigo, and that the man parading around is in fact a corpse inhabited by a servant of darkness.
Well, it does have the ring of truth about it. And were the Garleans to learn that their future ruler is a puppet, the Empire would be shaken to the core.
But at the risk of sounding stupid, would they actually believe such an unlikely story? I didn't.
Ordinarily not. But prior to his miraculous recovery, rumors of Xenos' death had already begun to circulate around the Empire. Ultimately, however, what the masses believe is not our chief concern. Our true objective is to create an opening for rival factions within Garlemald to exploit.
Just as a war of succession erupted in the wake of Emperor Solus's death.
A war which raged until but recently, plunging the Imperial House into disarray as nephew and uncle grappled for the throne. It is no coincidence that one of Varus's first acts as Emperor was to name Xenos heir apparent, family feuds being so tiresome when armies are involved. Not all welcomed his choice of successor, however. There is no shortage of individuals who aspire to the throne, who would jump at any chance to seize power. The news that Xenos is not only dead, but a puppet to diabolical forces would be too enticing to ignore.
The Empire would not be quick to recover from a second war of succession.
I am no stranger to infiltrating Imperial territory. With a team of operatives gathered from among the Alliance's finest, the plan should have a reasonable chance of success.
Doma already has shinobi in place throughout the provinces. We stand ready to act, and act we must. What say you all?
I'm for Master Thancred's proposal. We shine a light upon the Ascian and test the Empire's unity. 'Twas his plot that scuttled Doma's negotiations, was it not? Why then, if we can eliminate him, there may yet be a chance for peace. Let us wage this war of subterfuge, that we may one day lay down our arms. Gods know we never will while the Ascians remain.
That way. Sorrow. History must be changed. Ahead looms a calamity. Ahead looms light, expunging all form and life. Twin dooms only you can forestall. Only you.
What's the matter?
There's a voice.
Spies in our midst?
Nay, I sense no such presence.
Let expanse contract, eon become instant. Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Is it over?
Master Thancred!
12 for Fend. Bear him to a private chamber. Have every healer make ready. Swiftly!
Master Thancred remains in slumber. Though his vital signs appear stable, he's unresponsive.
What could have done this? And why just him and not the others?
I'm afraid we could not identify the cause, milady. Our examinations revealed no wounds, nor the presence of any poisonous substances.
Gods, that only makes it worse. You're to let us know the moment there's any change, all right?
Thank you for coming. Knowing Thancred, he would apologize for being otherwise engaged at so crucial a juncture.
In gifting us a course of action, Thancred sowed the seed of all that is to follow. We have but to nurture it as best we can. To him, I would say, rest easy, that he may wake to enjoy the fruits of our labors. Now, the matter of the mysterious voice must not be forgotten. Will you tell me exactly what happened?
Alizé and I heard a voice in the moments before Thancred collapsed. It was accompanied by a severe headache, as if something were clutching at our minds. Did you experience the same thing?
So, in between the voice and the pain, you felt as if you were somewhere else entirely?
Your testimony confirms my suspicion. That which you experienced was, I believe, your soul being plucked from your flesh. Called.
Called?
I myself examined Thancred. Reach out as I may, I could not sense in him the spark of life that is his soul. That Thancred alone was stricken so is likely due to his heightened sensitivity to the of ether, a consequence of his prior possession by the Ascian La Hebrea. The owner of the voice, whoever it may be, reached out to you, called your souls, and in so doing, caused you and yours such pain.
But if that's true, where exactly are we being called to?
I know not. Yet one thing is plain. Whoever waits for you on the other side is possessed of a power unlike any I have ever known.
Forgive us, Lys, but may we leave Thancred in your care for a time?
As if you had to ask. I may not be a scion anymore, but I'm no less a friend. Don't worry. I'll see to it that Thancred's well looked after. Just focus on solving this mystery, all right?
Thank you, Lys. As the Elder Seedseer says, 'tis no ordinary individual we are dealing with. Nor can we discount the possibility of Ascian involvement.
Whoever or whatever is behind this, the sooner we find out, the better.
Boy, that was fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can assume that's like the big tease for Shadowbrainers.
Yep. Have to finish this up.
Yep.
Just tried to call Urianger on his link card. Didn't respond, but I dare to hope that he possesses some knowledge we do not. Ah, Urianger. Something happened during the meeting. Thancred's collapsed. Disembodied voice suddenly started... What? But that's... We should talk about this in person. Alright, we'll meet you there. That was Arianje. He heard the voice too.
I figured.
In Thanalan? As we alone were afflicted at the meeting, I had my suspicions, but if the voice also spoke to Arianje, there can be little doubt. The Scions were targeted specifically. By whom and to what end is the question, one to which we must find an answer with all possible haste.
I can only imagine if Minfilia still has some semblance of herself while being possessed by Hydaelyn. Like, imagine that moment.
Arianje! Gods, it's good to see you.
Would that our meeting were under happier circumstances. I judged the voice sufficient cause for concern even before you sent word of its effect on our comrade.
You heard it too, then?
Aye. And all but certainly at the selfsame instant. Alas, pained as I was, I could make little sense of what few words did then reach mine ears.
Who do you think is responsible? Could this be the Ascians doing?
That I cannot say. Not when so little is known. Ere I indulge in speculation, I would examine Thancred with mine own eyes.
To Alamigo, then, without further delay.
One other thing. During my visit to the Far East, I observed a strange phenomenon.
Thou referrest, I presume, to the localized reduction in etheric density.
Well, that spares me the trouble of an explanation. Yes, I noted precisely that at two apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged with surveilling the beast tribes have spoken of little else. In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the ether hath grown thin. Naturally, my suspicions first turned to primal activity, but the areas thus affected betray no evidence of summoning. I must confess to being quite perplexed.
If the same phenomenon is being observed in multiple locations on opposite sides of the world, we may safely discount regional factors. Needless to say, this warrants further investigation.
Indeed. I shall make it my task to... The voice. It calleth to me once more.
I hear it too.
Only you. Only you.
Throw wide the gates.
No! No, this can't be happening! Y'shtola! Urianger! Open your eyes! Open your eyes, I beg you! Say something! Anything! Not again. Please, not again. Here he is, my lady.
Gabu, it's been too long.
I'm afraid there's been no change. If he can see or hear us, he has given no sign.
I see. You're still fighting. I'm proud of you. We promised that we would come and visit you together, didn't we? Alphino and I. I'm sorry that we haven't managed that yet. You know, with the three of us like this, does it not remind you of that night? Of the stars beyond count twinkling in the heavens? I was feeling pretty low back then. Powerless. But I knew that my brother was close by if I needed him, and that the others would be waiting for me back at the Rising Stones. Not like now. I've seen my share of trouble since coming to Eorzea. Been reminded again and again of my limitations, of how little I can change about this world. And I've come to know the sorrow of parting all too well. But to have the people I hold dear struck down before my eyes, and be powerless to help them, that I cannot bear. And for that, I am grateful. I don't know what I would do without you. Well, that's more than enough brooding for one day. Come on. We have friends to save.
the populares no longer present an obstacle. Now is the time to bring the Empire's might to bear. A word from your Radiance is all it takes. But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Alamigo as a pack of bloodthirsty wolves and tear that feeble nation apart. Have you no words for me? Despite the lengths I go to, an emissary playing the part of a fool. When first I took this face, I swore to use all of my knowledge, all of my power, to further the cause of the Empire. My deeds stand testament to my commitment. And with this adamant flesh at my disposal, I could destroy the Icon Slayer as easily as one might swat a fly. Why do you hesitate? Our enemy is resourceful. Though victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely. Deliberate if you must, but be quick about it. We'll speak again when you have unburdened yourself of doubt. Until then, I take my leave, Father.
I should be the one to sigh. I played my part to perfection. I had earned my rest, and then, thanks to La Habrea's crowning act of idiocy, our favorite emissary sees fit to summon me back. Elidibus was ever a warrior. A most tiresome trait, would you not agree? What? Have you no words for me either? No matter. I've long grown weary of this mummery. Now, my dearest grandson, let me remind you of your place in the simplest of terms. You do not make judgments, you administer them. Swiftly and to the letter. Naught else is your concern. Elidibus may be an insufferable bore, but he is no fool. His choices as emissary seldom err. If aught threatens the balance twixt light and dark, it falls to you to remove it. Be it by your own hands or by your armies, you have ample means at your disposal. That is why this empire exists, why I built it. Oh dear, have I touched a nerve? You always were an easy one to read. I pity you, I do. As they say, ignorance is bliss. And I know how much happier you would be not knowing the things you know. The Founding Father was an Ascian, and he created the Empire solely for the purpose of sowing the seeds of chaos. Don't take it personally. I merely do my duty. To bring about a calamity requires no small amount of power, and there is no surer way to obtain such power than by collecting powerful pawns. To that end, I have labored long and hard, and I must say I am quite pleased with my handiwork, paltry though it seems in comparison to Alag.
You fiends are overfond of your own voices. Mark me, Ascian. Man is the master of his own destiny.
Such a waste of time and energy, both yours and mine. Lest you forget you are Emperor now. If you wish to spout drivel about man's destiny, save it for the masses. It will serve to give them a sense of purpose, and you pliant pieces for the game. Oh, do stop sulking, boy. You, of all people, should understand. Ours is a struggle to restore both mankind and the world to their rightful state. Viewed thus, our goals are one and the same.